Okay, thank you once again for joining me. This is MCT SaaS apps, or where we bring you apps for small businesses, medium businesses, and any organization who's looking on great software on how they can that can help manage their business workflow. Today on the blog, we're having Adam.ai, an intelligent meeting management solution for everyone. Now, let's be frank. Every time you call someone, they always arrive at the same answer. I'm sorry, I'm in a meeting right now. I'll call you back later. Now, meeting is one of the things that happens in any small to medium or large organization, from 8 o'clock in the morning to 6 p.m. in the evening. But yet, many people have to take notes when meetings are going on, and sometimes these meeting minutes are usually available after a week, after 2 weeks, after 3 months, or after 5 months. Now, today I'm presenting to you Adam.ai, a solution that can allow any organization to manage meeting on the fly. These are some of the existing software that many people use currently, like Dropbox, Google Drive, Trello, Asana, Microsoft, Slack, and Google Calendar. Now, there's so many other integrations that comes with Slack. You can see them. Zoom is there, Office 365, Calendly is there, and of course, on the part on project management software, you have Trello, file sharing, you have Dropbox, collaboration, you have Slack. The current two video conferencing program that Adam do support is Zoom and Cisco WebEx. Okay, now there's so many features that comes with it. You can always visit the website to find out more of the details of all the features. But anything that you currently do on a paper based on the way you keep minutes on your meetings, record votes, record actions, and any other informations that you share during a meeting forum or a meeting program, this software, Adam.ai, can allow you to do that digitally. And the good thing is that it allows your information to be available to every team member having that meeting at the same time. Now, let's look at the prices before I log into the software. Now, the price is, they do have a free plan. This can be good for, a very small business, but trust me, you're going to need more than 5 gig, and you're going to need more than 5 users, and you're definitely going to need more than 3 projects. Now, remember, the pro version is what we have currently on special for up to 200 users. But then we have there's a special price right now for, okay, so the price, like I said before, the price, it's for the pro version, which is up to 200 users, but for a limited period of time, they are offering 20 and 40 users only, meaning for $5, that is if you pay annually, meaning yearly, for $5 times 20 users, that gives you $100 per month. Now, if you times that by 12, that is about $1,200 per year. And if you times that by 14 in rands or in Namibian dollars, you get about 16,800. That's what you have to pay to use this program for 20 users per month. But for a limited period of time, you can get for 20 users 4,900. And that's what you pay annually, and that is locked. You don't need, it will increase, and that is just for 20 users. Now, if you want to go for 40 users, now imagine for 40 users times $5, that gives you $200 per month. Now, if you times that by 12, that gives you about $2,400 per year. Now, if you times that by 14, sorry, in rands, that gives you about 33,600 rands per year. Now, for a limited period of time, for 40 users, you can get this special for 7,500 rands. You can actually get it for 7,500 rands per year for 40 users. So that is the current special that Adam.ai is offering. So now let's try to log in into the main platform so that I can show you exactly how it looks like. Thank you very much. So the software. So when you log into the software, the first thing you're greeted with is your dashboard. it tells you what meeting is currently taking place and all of that. So for example, there are two things that comes with Adam.ai: projects and meeting, because every organizations from time to time do have projects and they do have meetings to discuss on those projects. So when you create a project, for example, let's say we're having a project on cybersecurity. Let's say we're having a project on cybersecurity. Sorry about that. Cybersecurity. We're having a project on cybersecurity. So I'm just going to put it on, let's say, blue, or sorry, orange or yellow. Okay. So the date on this meeting, on this project, started on the 1st of February and it should end on the 29th of February. And the project code is cybersec, and the location is Ventuk, and the description is to how to prevent cyber attack. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm going to click next. So remember, if you have members who are already existing on your account, you will be able to add them here. So remember, you can come to where you have members and invite members to join, and you can be able to search your names and add them here. So this will now work with your organization. So for example, if I was to go to members here, I could come in here and I can click on add, and I can, add your name. So of course, this is a trial account, so I have about 4 members left. So I can put an email here. Let me put mine. For example, I can put my email here and can send invitation. So an invitation has been sent to my email to be added as a member. So once I receive that email, I can click on the email notification and I can join us. Okay, thank you very much. So that's the email again. So that's the email. Remember, I send an email invitation to my email account. So that is the account, and of course I have 72 hours to set up my account. So I'm going to click get started. I'm going to click get started, and it's going to take me to the link right now, and where I'm going to sign up. Just going to wait for that. Okay, as you can see, it says meeting app reinvented. It's made for desktop and tablet. It says mobile is coming soon, so I'm just going to click. So it simply means that it's taking me to the web base where I can, log in and automatically put in my email and join. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Okay, so just like I showed you on the screen earlier on, it's currently made for desktop. So the user will need to log in into the desktop computer or desktop web browser with the URL of the company's extension, because normally Adam will create an extension for you where you can be able to attend. So let's just go into the features and see how it works. So now I'm going to go into the meeting. So I've actually scheduled a meeting for today for 9 okay, it says 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. so the meeting should have been started since morning. So that's really a lot of hours. Okay, so I'm just going to log into the meeting. Just going to show you the interface. So this is how the interface looks like. Okay, this meeting is actually finished. Let me look for a meeting so that I can see exactly. Let me create a new meeting. So I'm going to call this meeting attack with cyber. I'm going to select the project cybersecurity location Ventuk, because I'm located in Ventuk. That's why I'm using Ventuk. And today's 26. I'm gonna say 9. Let me say 7. Let me say 6. Sorry. Let me say 6. 6:55 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna click OK. So that's the time. So I'm not using Zoom or Cisco WebEx because I'm not having a video conferencing. The objective is to talks on cyber security. Okay, so I'm going to click next. So I don't have anyone I'm going to invite now because I don't have any member that have joined. I'm going to click next. So I'm the organizer, so I can put a name of someone and invite the person to come as well. So you can invite users as well to attend, even though they are not on the list here. So I'm going to click create. So that is a meeting. It's scheduled already. So I'm going to click on it so that I can go into the meeting. So right now I've logged into the meeting. So the meeting is scheduled already for 10 hours, 30 minutes. I think something is wrong somewhere. Let me go to the meeting. It says 9 a.m. Why 9 a.m.? That's not what I did for the meeting. The meeting was not from 9 a.m. Where do I change the time? Just give me a minute. If I wanted to change the meeting time, because remember it was wrong here, all you need to do is to click on the meeting, then you click on edit, and you can adjust the time and any other information here as well. Then you click on save. So I'm just going to log into the meeting, and you can see the meeting is scheduled for 35 minutes. Great. So I'm going to put the agendas on the meetings. I can put software updates, and I'm going to say we're going to talk about this for 15 minutes. I'm going to click on add. Now the good thing about that is that whatever you do, if this was a complete agenda, you click on complete. If there's a sub agenda, you click on sub agenda. If this needs to move to suggestion, you can move it to suggestions. You can see we move the update to suggestion. We can move it back to agendas. Okay. And if you want to edit it, and if you want to delete it and all that. So suggestions, you can also put suggestions and you put the time. And actions that we're taking, let's say buy software product ESET, and you can click on add. So these are actions that we're taking. So, and if we want to move these to votes, so these actions we're taking, so we want to vote, so we can move it to vote. Then remember, everyone who's on the system can vote. So let's say, for example, I want to vote, so I can either agree or I disagree. So if I disagree, it's the button below. If I agree, it's the button at the top. So I can end the vote, and the votes, I can end the vote, agree, and the vote it's finished. Okay. So this is the software. So we're going to buy the software. Everybody voted for it to be bought. If everybody voted for disagree, of course. So these were decisions taken, call for vote, files that were shared with people, you can upload them here. If there were audios and actions that were taken, you can also put them here as well. And some of the notes of the meeting. So when this meeting is finished, remember, when I finish putting all the agendas and everything, I can click on start once the meeting starts. So the meeting is running right now. So we have 35 minutes left. So the time here records how long you're going to spend on the meeting. Now, once the meeting is finished, then you come here and you click on finish. So we can see that the meeting is now finished. And when we come to meetings here, we can now see that the meeting has been finished. And any user that logs into the meeting will be able to see the agendas, the actions that were taken, and everything. Now, remember, the members cannot edit any information here, only the administrator or the person who created the meeting. Okay, so these are rules and permissions that will also be available. So all I need to do as a member, part of the team, I come into the system and I can be able to scrutinize and see exactly what was discussed, what actions were taken, and I can take it from there. So thank you very much for watching. You need as a receptionist, as an accountant, as a banker, as a manager, as a CEO, as a director, then you want to lay your hands on this software. This will help you record your meetings, keep histories of them, keep histories of your files. You can print them out, you can refer back to them without the headache of trying to scroll through the paperwork and your emails. Thank you very much for watching. You can buy these by using the link in the description below, or you can contact me on the phone number on the after this screen. You'll see my phone number, my email, and you can reach me and I'll be able to get the software. Remember, this is a limited time offer, so if you want to get it right now, do not waste time. Thank you.